Perfect.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Game and Talk. My name is Daniel J. Collette, I'm your host, and today joining me is my good friend Emily Kramer. And today we'll be playing Ribbit King for the Nintendo GameCube, released in 2003. Alright, so while we're getting started here, Emily, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, I'm Emily Kramer. I'm a sophomore visual media arts production major. My specialization is producing, and I've never played this game before.
Nice. And where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles, California, not the other Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, good. I was a little confused. Alright, so I'm picking my character here. I think I'll go with Basket Boy. And then you get to pick your frog as well.
Shit.
I like the panda.
I get to pick my own frog.
Your focus is in producing. Tell us a little bit about what you do. What are you working on right now?
I'm currently producing two BFA thesis films. I also produce a show for the Emerson channel, but we have our last episode for that coming up in a little bit. But I try to do mostly films, short films, hopefully one day, feature films, big feature films.
So, if you don't know, which you probably don't, this game is called Ribbit King.
Okay.
It is a action sports game in which you play Frolf, which is frog golf.
Okay.
We're going to be hitting frogs with hammers, trying to get them into the hole over there.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going first here. So we're going to use the stick to aim, and then when you're ready to you can press this button to line up your shot here.
Uh-huh.
And then when you're ready to shoot, you just use you press A here, and then you time it up for your strength there. You press it a second time to stop the timer. So the goal is to get the highest score every round.
Okay.
So that was an awful shot because I got 1 point.
I was terrible at regular golf when my grandparents made me take that. So
I
hopefully
had-
I'm better at ribbit golf.
I was in golf lessons as a child.
Really? Same.
Oh boy.
What
It was
age?
that time.
What age?
I want to say I was definitely elementary school, probably younger than 10.
Okay.
My mom just thought that golf would be a good sport for me.
Did you like it?
No.
It was
I
nice
hated
that you
it.
don't have to run. And I like eating lunch at the country club after.
Right, that's why she thought it would be good for me because I wouldn't have to move or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But I
The
was
hand-eye coordination thing just...
I was still garbage at it, so.
Okay, I need a little help.
Okay, so you're gonna aim your shot here.
Where am I trying to aim it exactly?
You kind of just want to hit whatever.
Okay.
It's not about getting the lowest stroke, it's about getting the most points. So, all those little bubbles and stuff, those are going to give you points. You can kind of just, aim at whatever looks interesting.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. Good shot. Oh.
Oh, no!
Clean miss.
I almost
0
got it.
points. So, what is it that attracts you to producing over other kinds of film work? What is it that made you want to be a producer?
Well, I love movies. I've always been a big fan of movies, and I love the whole production process. And I think what attracts me most is kind of the idea of being the person that is in charge of overseeing all of it and all the different aspects and departments of the production. Rather than just doing a duty, I like to kind of have my hands and know what's happening with all of it. I love the idea of making a director or writer's vision come to life. Film is such an incredible medium to tell so many stories, and there's so much beautiful art that can be made with it. And I think a lot of times something that is lacked with that is the right organization and skill set to actually make it happen and get it done well. And I think that what attracts me is that I can kind of be that person that's kind of the driving force behind a project.
Wow, that was probably the most detailed and professional answer anyone's ever given on this show.
Wow! Do I get an award or something? Most detailed professional answer.
You get a thank you from me for not saying fuck you, Dan, or something, because those are usually kinds of the answers that we get.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, give him a good whack. Spank that frog.
Yeah. Let's do this. Come
Oh.
on. No!
Oh.
Again! Really?
You're really close to the hole though, that's good.
Okay.
Oh, wait! Nice.
30 points!
Nice, 30 points.
Yeah!
Oh!
60 points! Oh, yeah. That was invigorating. I'm a gamer now.
That's the thrill of Frolf. You never know what's gonna happen next. I'm always really impressed by people like you that have like such a solid plan of what they want to do in their future.
Thank
like,
you.
I think that's a really cool thing to have at this age.
Thank you.
What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't producing? If it was like maybe another film job or just like something else completely different?
I think I'd want to write.
Oh.
Not write books. Like I'd want to be like a
screenwriter.
Yeah.
Cool.
And if not, maybe like an agent is something else that like interests me, but like not like completely. But
You're an
I
organized
could
person.
see.
I can see.
Yeah,
you
I
doing
feel
that.
like I could like do the agent track, but that used to be a goal of mine
Really?
for like a 3-week period.
Whose agent did you want to be?
Probably like Selena Gomez at the time.
Probably a great person to be
I
an
know.
agent.
I would love to be her agent.
Don't you know someone that knows her? No, I'm thinking of the Kardashians.
Oh yeah. I grew up in the same town as the Kardashians.
You told me once you went to summer camp with 2 of them.
I went to cheer camp with the 2 younger ones, Kylie and
Perfect.
Kendall. Yes.
Perfect.
They brought their camera crew to like our final performance. I
Wait,
don't
so
remember
when-
either of them being good.
Wait, how long has the show been going then?
The show's been going since they were like 9, and I went to cheer camp when I was, this is like so shameful, like 15.
Nice. No, that's fine. I'm told it's a real sport.
Yeah. Debatable.
That's
No,
good to know.
it is. I'll give them credit. It's just a fucking shitty sport.
Yeah, so that's the hole right there if you want to hit it in. Oh, not quite.
No, I needed to do it stronger. I thought I was getting the technique by going lightly.
Yeah, you would think you want to like hit it accordingly to like the power that you want, but I think you just want to hit the max every time. Because whenever I try to like not go all the way, it fucks me up.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's like theory when it comes to like casual sex too.
Also, when it comes to Frolf.
Yeah.
Frolf is a lot like casual sex.
You know what? I've heard that before.
It involves smacking things with hammers. And it off the rim.
Dan dominated.
Oh, look at a little basket
Oh,
boy there.
that
He's
was
so happy.
cute. Okay,
Okay.
I'll try again. Oh.
That's okay, you might get it.
Are you?
Oh, you hate to see that.
Okay. Ready? Yes!
Just kind of tapped him in there.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think we play 4 rounds, and I think it's whoever gets the highest score
Okay.
in most of the rounds.
Do you think the technique is more in getting the bubbles or in getting into the hole?
In my experience with life in general, it's all about getting it in the hole. That was awful. I take it back. That was a stupid joke.
I liked it.
I take it back right away.
How am I supposed to show this to my parents?
You're not allowed to talk, Camera B. It's okay, you can talk.
Okay, ready?
Oh, strong. Yeah. Oh, listen to him soar. Oh, that's good. You're gonna go for it. Oh, completely clearing the lake there. Oh, no, that's bad.
shit.
That's bad.
That doesn't look good. Oh, no.
Oh, wiggle the stick. Wiggle this stick. The yellow stick. The yellow stick.
Yeah. Wait, I was
Yeah.
like, oh no! Please let me go!
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, that
oh.
was a good thing. That was a good thing. Anything
Wow, this
can
is
happen.
taking me on an emotional journey. What's that?
Oh, you got a folded piece of paper.
Swag. Oh, what's this? Oh, and
Oh.
10 points.
Good. Oh, you're blind in one eye now.
Oh. Oh.
That's unfortunate.
That is. Does it stay that way the rest of the game?
Great question. I've only played this game once or twice, and every time it's just a new experience. You never really know what's going to happen in Frolf. I'm going to shoot for this thing here. What's your favorite project you've worked on, I guess, either like this year or just in
my life?
In your life, yeah.
Well, over the summer, I produced a short film called Stork, and that was a really great process because First of all, I usually, at Emerson, when I'm doing projects, I get the script kind of after it's been, like, finished and, like, is fully developed. But I actually worked alongside the writer with this. So it really helped a lot with planning because, like, with all the kind of logistics of the script, like, I made sure that it fit with what we were able to do. So we were able to get, you know, the script, how it was written, like, completely done, and we didn't have to make any compromises. I'm really interested in film development. Like, that's kind of my goal of what I want to do in producing, and it was cool actually being able to, like, work in developing the script.
How is that even something you find out, like, that you want to be involved in development of film? Like, what got you there to that point?
Okay, my cousin's cousin.
What?
Oh no!
That's really sad.
I know.
I thought you were just
so
gonna get
sad.
the craziest out of nowhere goal. Sorry, continue.
Well, I knew a little bit about development just from my mom, because she used to, I think, be like an assistant to some, like, person that worked in development when she first moved to LA. So I knew, like, about it from that, and, like, what interests me, and, like, as a producer, I want to be more of a creative producer than kind of more of, like, a line producer, just, like, only figuring out logistics. Yes!
Nice spank.
Thank
Good
you.
spank on that front.
And I really love stories. Like, as I said, like, I would love to, like, do something with writing, but I think that something that would disable me as a writer is I don't really like my own stories. I just love working other people's stories. Oh, I was wondering why I didn't get a turn, but it's because I'm so good.
Yeah. It's because you're a talented frother.
Yeah.
Frothist.
I can't wait to tell my dad. Have a new talent.
Oh, I won. Sorry.
It's fine. I don't even care, really.
You can leave if you want.
I might. Just kidding, I'll stay. It's all fun and games.
I have more questions. So, one of the reasons I wanted to have you on the show, besides to talk about your producing and stuff, is that you have a really interesting, I guess, relationship with religion.
Relationship with God, really. No, I'm joking.
Yes, she's a devout.
It's a very dysfunctional relationship with God.
A devout Mormon. Oh, I should get a Mormon on my show. They're so nice. Can you tell us a little bit about, like, your kind of history with religion?
Definitely.
I know this is a big question.
Okay, so I went to, I was born Jewish, and I went,
every good Jew.
like every good Jew, I went to a conservative temple. I went to the same temple I went to for preschool. My mom read me Bible stories every night as a kid from, like, the Jewish Bible, like the Old Testament. And it was like a Old Testament for kids kind of book. Those are great. I kind of want to get a new one. It, like, has, like, little pictures, and it doesn't give, like, the gruesome details of all the stories. It kind of, like, sugarcoats everything.
It skips
as
over
religion tends to do, am I right?
It skips over the whole how many times you can legally beat your slave part of the Bible.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, so you were raised Jewish.
Yeah, so I was raised Jewish in that way, so my mom would read me the stories, and I was really into them. Like, I wasn't just Jewish, I was kind of, like, super Jew for a little bit. So she would read me the stories, and I went, and then in 3rd grade, I went to Hebrew school. I was still really into it, and in 3rd grade, I started kind of questioning God. My mom was really, she was very adamant about making sure that I was knowledgeable about all religion, so she would always read me, like, New Testament Bible stories, and, like, she would teach me about, you know, Buddhism and Islam, like, all the different things. She would, like, tell me, like, about the Quran and everything. So that kind of just opened my mind to other religions and the idea that other ways of thought could be a thing. And then in my 3rd grade Hebrew school class, I actually had the most phenomenal teacher I've ever had. And since at home my mom was kind of, like, showing me all this other stuff, it kind of got me thinking on my own. Mm-hmm. And I would bring that to the Hebrew school, and I would ask her a lot of questions, and I really questioned God and really questioned, like, okay, well, where's the truth in this? Like, okay, if this happened in this story, what does that mean about this? And my teacher was amazing, and she really encouraged the questions.
As a 3rd grader, by the way, you were asking these kinds of questions.
Yeah. The other kids in the class had nothing on me. No, she loved me, this teacher. She was phenomenal. And I was still excited about Hebrew school. At this point, I had a perfect attendance rate. And then the next year, I get into my class, and by this point, I'm like really thinking like this is not what I believe, but like I love exploring it. And then my 4th grade Hebrew school teacher was just terrible, and every time I would ask a question or kind of question the validity of like the Old Testament or God or any part of the religion, she would just completely like shut it down. Yes, I got 50 points.
Nice.
Okay. So that kind of got me on that journey of, okay, this is not what I believe. And then once I started doing that, the religion that really like caught my interest that my mom taught me about was Buddhism. And so I went to the library at my elementary school, and there were 2 books on Buddhism, and I checked them both out, and I read them both, like, cover to cover, and I was kind of like a sad kid, like, I kind of felt like the world was sad, and I felt like Buddhism kind of, like, explained a lot of that. In a way, it was a more positive outlook on everything, and so I started getting really into Buddhism. I started reading a lot about it, and there was a Buddhist temple in the Chinatown by my house, and I would go to that sometimes, and I just became super into this, and by this point it's like 5th grade, and I've probably read like 15 to 20 books on the topic. I looked into the conversion process, and it's not like a big deal. You just like say like the 4, I think it was like you like recite the 8-fold path and like the 4 noble truths, and so I went to the Buddhist temple, and my mom let me convert.
And this is 5th grade?
Yeah, this was 5th grade.
That's wild.
I know. I was really into it for a while, and then I kind of got disillusioned by religion in general. By like 8th grade, and then now I identify as like an atheist.
It's such a wild thing to me, because everyone that I know tons of people who've had similar experiences in their life, but those don't tend to come about till you're like at least like in a more developed state, like I don't know, like at least 13.
Yeah, no.
But the fact
definitely.
that you're doing all of this before you even graduate from elementary school,
it was
blows
crazy.
My
My dad was like so pissed about it, because like my mom loved it. She's one of those people that was just like, oh my gosh, like yes, keep exploring, like that's wonderful that you're doing this. And my dad is like extremely conformist, and so like let's say, and okay, a big subsection of the story is my entire friend group started just hating me, because like I wasn't really polite about my views. Like I was that like bitch on the schoolyard that was like, God's not real. And so all the parents started like contacting my parents, and I wasn't like allowed to like sleep over at people's houses.
Because you had the power of Satan inside of you?
I think they thought that. And like the bullshit is it's not like they were these religious people. Like I knew more about Judaism than all of them, but they didn't like that I was being real with their kids is what it was. So for years, all the parents hated me, and I had terrible friend issues. And my dad was extremely upset every time I mentioned something. And he still gets upset, like, if I say I don't want to go to temple on the high holidays or something.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I was gonna ask you about how your parents feel about the whole situation. So your dad is like still kind of like he still holds a little bit of animosity.
Yeah, definitely. Like if I say something to this day, he will get so upset. I didn't even realize I lost that last match.
You can always try again. See, there's plenty more planets for us to explore.
Oh, perfect. What planets?
Okay, we're gonna go to Iceland this time.
Oh, nice.
Planet Frosticle. Planet Testicle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
too. Okay.
But what my dad and my grandma, their point is they'll be like, well, we don't necessarily believe in God either. Like, because I'll like kind of provoke them about it. I'm like, well, do you think this is true? Like, is this your belief? Like, how are you saying that you identify with this religion if like you don't believe this and you don't practice this? And they'll like just like make up an excuse and be like, oh well, it's not really about that. It's more about the matzo ball soup, which is something that used to get on my last nerve. But I have to say, ever since I've been in college, I kind of agree. Like, I now identify as like culturally Jewish, because even though like I don't believe in the religion, and I think it's bullshit that they were like so confining and like when it actually comes to religion and like the philosophy and like the idea of a way of life, that they were like so scared of me kind of thinking anything else and wouldn't let me explore, because like I'll still eat matzo ball soup and go to Hanukkah. Like,
You're not quitting Hanukkah.
yeah, I'm not quitting like Passover.
That's interesting. It's interesting to me that you've like gotten there. So like there was a point like earlier in high school where you didn't even identify with like the culture at all.
I like was so against. I mean, like I still love matzo ball soup, but like I used to always say like there's no way that I'm gonna celebrate a Hanukkah when I'm older, or like things like that. And I definitely will. Like I'll definitely still like celebrate the holidays and like kind of like let the kids know about the culture.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who have that cultural connection to Judaism. It's kind of interesting because you don't really have that with a lot of other religions, where you have it kind of split in between cultural and
that's something
religious
I
belief.
think about all the time with Judaism. I think it has to do with the fact that we're such an old religion, and so much of that is like the history of the religion is kind of, you know, everyone's always kind of been out to get us and we've still made it. Like that is really beautiful, and the whole history of it is really beautiful, and like I think that everybody should be informed about religions, and to just like let it die wouldn't be good. But especially with big religions like Christianity, I feel like that's something that everybody should know, because it's so infused in our culture on literally every level, from like art to politics to, I don't know, like everything. Yeah.
We're digging deep here on the dumb frog golfing show.
Yes, I love this frog golfing.
This is what brings out the intellectual debate.
No!
How did you miss that?
I don't
That's
know.
Unfortunate.
I know that is unfortunate.
You're actually doing way better than me here. I'm stuck way back. What's gonna happen?
What happened? I can't see.
What's the prize?
Oh, shit.
Oh, she got another folded piece of
Nice.
paper.
What is it? Oh,
It gives you 100 points.
Nice. Wait, so do I have 133 points and you have 4?
Yeah, because I keep
Okay.
drowning.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty consistent with my drowning.
What's the key to frog golf?
It's frolf, not fucking frog golf.
Did you get it?
Oh, nice.
I got
I'm
it.
like so far off. Right.
Wow, I just fucking balled that round.
I know. I don't think there's any possible way I can win this one. Give me a sec. Let's see it. What am I gonna get?
Maybe
The
a
big
frog.
reveal. Oh, a butt plug.
I didn't know frogs use those.
It's probably bigger than. Do frogs have buttholes?
They must.
Jake, Google that. Do frogs have buttholes? This is really.
And what do they pee out of?
That's our
And
second
how do
question.
they reproduce?
I'm pretty
Eggs.
sure
Eggs. They lay eggs.
it's a hybrid pea and butthole.
Like penguins.
Penguins have buttholes that they pee out of?
Remember I saw penguins having sex in the zoo the other day?
Yeah, how did that work?
One.
How did that go for
No,
you?
I saw how
Yeah.
it worked.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got the
But
video.
what
Everybody
about
here
the
got it.
eggs? Like
Wait,
how?
we have a confirmation from Jake. So frogs do have buttholes?
Yeah, but it's called a cloaca.
Oh, that's a
It's a
word.
combination of butthole and bladder and kidneys
Ooh.
and your uterus.
Would it be weird if I told you that that's what I had?
What if that was a thing?
Like a fetish.
Yeah, a fetish for, what are they called?
Cloacas.
Cloacas.
Cloaca fetish.
It's kind of a
That's
nice
gonna be
word.
my next fun fact when I'm in a new class.
It's kind of a nice word to say, cloaca. You won that round.
Yes, I did! Score!
Welcome to Cloaca and Talk. First episode, I brought my cloaca friend Emily to talk about her frog butthole.
Yeah.
Do they derive pleasure from it?
I'm unsure.
I think the only other...
This is my damn show. I will stay on frog
You
buttholes
should've
as long as I
you
need
should've
to.
just
Whoa,
dolphins.
that is obviously a pleasure tool.
Yeah, that's...
There is no chance in hell they're not sticking that up their cloaca.
Oh,
Sorry.
you got 30.
Oh, I'm slipping and sliding. Okay.
That was good. Well played.
Good hit.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that made me uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah,
The
that
bubble
was
just
that
kinda
was just
grow
odd.
with its little face.
Oh. Oh no.
Do snakes have cloacas? Okay, no, we're gonna
They
move
do,
on.
they do.
Snakes, we have confirmation from off screen. Snakes do have cloacas. Jake, oh! That was a sick
What?
assist. That was the assist.
Is that for real? What the
That
fuck,
was,
Dan?
that was great. Back to the whole religion thing.
Yeah.
If we can move away from frog buttholes for a minute and
Just for a minute.
go back to our deep conversation about religion. It's interesting to me that your mom kind of like guided you through this whole process.
Yeah.
What does she identify as? Is she also
You
Jewish?
know, she goes through phases. I think she identifies as agnostic.
okay?
She doesn't really know, but she's always loved religion. Just like from a more like humanistic standpoint, like not that she loves religion, she's like fascinated by it, and I think she really like implemented that in me.
Oh, I think he's blowing you away. Oh. Oh, good. You landed safely.
Wait, did I lose all my points?
Yeah, I think I also fell at one point, so I don't have that many either. I'm just gonna cut my losses here and shoot into the hole. Okay.
Oh wow, that was great.
That was kind of perfect. Wow.
Wow.
What a chicken.
That was great. You're the next Tiger Woods of Froth.
I don't want to be the Tiger Woods of anything.
Yeah, we talk about religion all the time. We were just talking about it today because there's that new movie release that shit, I forgot.
God's not dead too.
Yeah, God is not dead too.
There. What?
Rick Weiss.
What a crazy name for a movie.
But, okay.
God is not dead too. In
Listen,
case he wasn't dead enough the first time.
the first God is not dead had a $2 million budget and made $62 million.
What?
So yeah, seriously, because like I was thinking at first, I'm like, who the fuck greenlit this sequel? But I guess they were the smart ones.
Confirmation from off screen here that God is Not Dead 2, God Another Day, made 4 times its budget, so I guess we're the idiots.
Yeah, we are the idiots. We need to get
We're not
into
exposing the
religious
religious
realm.
market enough.
That's true.
What about UNICEF?
What about UNICEF? Have you ever trick-or-treated for UNICEF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually one year I forgot to trick or treat for UNICEF, but my hamster died right after Halloween, and my mom didn't know what to put him in, so she put him in the UNICEF box to bury him in the backyard.
That's kind of fucked up. Someone's gonna dig that up like
I know.
100 years from now, and they're like remodeling that land,
UNICEF.
and they're gonna be like, "Oh, sick, UNICEF. I'm gonna find some cash in here," and then oof.
It's gonna be hamster bones.
Yeah, and then there's just a hamster carcass.
I was sad. I was so sad. My sister ran up to me. I was like finished with school one day, and she ran up to me. It was like, Emily, Teddy died. I was like, what the fuck, Carrie? I just started crying on the schoolyard. She did the same thing a month later when my great grandma died.
She just ran up to you. Guess who fucking croaked?
Like, Ninian died.
All right, so while we're finishing up this last hole here, I like to have my guests plug whatever like work they have or something, so that people can see your stuff. So is there anything you want to like talk about, like any projects, any videos you want people to watch, anything you have coming up?
I have a new project coming out. It's called Zoo. I produced it.
That was a really big one, right?
Yeah, it was a really big one. So please keep your eye out for that.
It'll probably be out by the time that this gets uploaded, in which case you can click on here to watch, right here, and if not, then what I'm going to put here is a picture of George Foreman. Motion at it, Emily. Motion at it. No, at this.
I thought you were telling me to add motion.
Yeah, to like style on the camera. No, just. All right, thanks so much for being on.
Thank you
Emily.
so much for having me.
Is there like a link where people can find your work or something, or?
No.
That's okay.
No, but maybe I'll make a website that has the compositions of my works, because like that's been something I've been thinking. So if I do.
I can do that for you.
Or I
Really?
can.
Really?
Jake's bad at it. Fuck Jake.
I'm actually much better than
No,
him.
fuck
Oh my
Jake.
God, if
Shut up.
either of you
Get off my
could.
show. Get off my
Because-
show. Cloaca.net.
Yeah. Emily Kramer, Cloaca.net.
Oh,
Emily
no.
Kramer's Cloaca.net.
Emily at Cloaca.net.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Send
too.
an email that address. You fucking won't. You fucking won't send an email at that address. All right. So before you go, lick some frog cloacas.
Okay.
In
Don't
tradition.
end it like that.
Yep, that's how I'm ending it. You're gonna have to deal with it. They love me. The people love me. In tradition of the show, I like to have my guests kiss our moose bear on the mouth, give him a kiss goodbye. So we'll capture that right now. Thanks, Emily, for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Continuity. All right, give him a big ol' smooch. Game and Talk, thanks for watching.